North Korea. When you hear that name, what comes to mind? For most of us, it's a land of mystery, military parades, and strict government control. We see it as one of the most secretive and isolated countries on Earth, a place seemingly frozen in time. But behind the headlines and political posturing, Terriado Bear, 25 million people living their daily lives. The big question is, how do they do it? How do North Korean people survive in such a challenging environment? Today, we're going to look past the propaganda and explore the incredible resilience of the human spirit. Let's start with the most obvious reality. Life under strict control. In North Korea, the government dictates nearly everything. It decides where you live, what job you do, and what information you're allowed to see. There's no free press, no open internet, and no freedom to move around the country without permission. In TEAS, world survival begins with obedience. Speaking out against the government, or even appearing disloyal, can have devastating consequences for you and your entire family, including imprisonment or forced labor. So, for most people, silence and conformity aren't choices, they are essential survival strategies. One of the most fundamental struggles is putting food on the table. North Korea has faced chronic food shortages for decades. This is due to a combination of factors, including poor agricultural policies, international sanctions, and natural disasters. The official state-run distribution system often fails to provide enough to live on. So, how do people manage? They get creative. Many rely on informal markets called jangmadang. These started as small, illegal gatherings, but have become a vital lifeline. Here, people sell everything from homegrown vegetables and homemade snacks to smuggled clothes and electronics. Women, in particular, are the driving force behind these markets, often becoming the primary breadwinners for their families. People also plant secret gardens on hillsides, on riverbanks, or any small patch of unused land they can find. It's a constant hustle, a daily effort just to eat, with official salaries being incredibly low, often not enough to buy a single kilogram of rice. A vast informal economy has emerged. This gray market runs on bribery and side deals. It might sound corrupt, but in North Korea, it's often a necessary tool for survival. A small bribe might allow a person to get a better job, gain permission to travel to another city, or simply avoid punishment for a minor infraction. It is a system that allows people to bend the rigid rules just enough to make life a little more bearable. Despite the government's best efforts to create an information blackout, the outside world still finds a way in. USB drives and memory cards loaded with foreign movies, South Korean dramas, and international news are smuggled across the border, mainly from China. This forbidden content is shared secretly among friends and family, offering a glimpse into a world that's completely different from their own. Seeing how others live with freedom, abundance, and technology doesn't always lead to escape, but it plants a seed of hope. It's a form of quiet, mental resistance that helps people endure their reality. Ultimately, survival in North Korea comes down to human connection and incredible mental strength. In such harsh conditions, family bonds become everything. Relatives, trusted neighbors, and close friends rely on each other for everything, sharing food, watching each other's backs, and providing emotional support. Psychologically, many have learned to adapt. When hardship is all you've ever known, it becomes your normal. This mental fortitude helps people endure situations that most of us would find unimaginable. For a small number, the only path to survival is escapa, perilous journey with a high risk of being caught and facing severe punishment. The story of the North Korean people is not one of comfort or ease. It's a powerful testament to human resilience. Through a complex web of obedience, informal markets, community support, and quiet defiance, they navigate a life under one of the world's most repressive regimes. Theirs is a story of endurance, a daily fight for a better tomorrow. Thank you for watching. If you found this perspective insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into our complex world.